History rebellion movements. 1. The Syrian Civil War began in 2011 with anti-government protests inspired by the Arab Spring. 2. The conflict evolved into a complex, multi-party war involving various rebel groups, the Syrian government, and international actors. 3. Notable movements include the Free Syrian Army, FSA, Syrian Kurdish forces, and jihadist groups like ISIS and Hayat Tahrir al-Sham. 4. International involvement intensified over time, with Russia and Iran supporting the Syrian government, and the US backing Kurdish and rebel groups. 5. The conflict has led to the displacement of millions and a severe humanitarian crisis. Causes of rebellion. 1. Authoritarian rule under President Bashar al-Assad and his father, Hafez al-Assad. 2. Political repression, censorship, and lack of political freedoms. 3. Socioeconomic grievances, including high youth unemployment. 4. Sectarian tensions, particularly between Sunni and Alawite communities. 5. Regional power struggles and proxy conflicts. Rebel leaders and figures. 1. Early leaders of the Syrian opposition, including Riyad Hijab and Mos al-Khatib. 2. Various commanders and leaders within rebel groups like the FSA. 3. Kurdish leaders like Salah Muslim and Ilham Ahmed of the Syrian Democratic Forces, SDF. 4. Jihadist leaders like Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi of ISIS. 5. The complexities of leadership in a decentralized conflict. Strategies and tactics. 1. Armed rebellion and guerrilla warfare. 2. The use of social media for mobilization and propaganda. 3. Humanitarian and relief efforts by local and international organizations. 4. International coalition airstrikes against ISIS. 5. The role of chemical weapons and war crimes allegations. International support. 1. Russia and Iran's military and political support for the Syrian government. 2. U.S. and Western support for Kurdish and rebel groups. 3. Turkish intervention in northern Syria. 4. The involvement of regional powers like Saudi Arabia and Qatar. 5. International efforts to broker ceasefires and peace negotiations. Impact on society. 1. Widespread destruction of infrastructure and cities. 2. The displacement of millions of Syrians, creating a refugee crisis. 3. Sectarian divisions and the targeting of minority groups. 4. The toll on education, healthcare, and basic services. 5. The loss of cultural heritage and historical sites. Humanitarian consequences. 1. High civilian casualties and loss of life. 2. Refugee crises in neighboring countries and beyond. 3. The use of sieges and blockades as tactics of war. 4. Allegations of war crimes, including the use of chemical weapons. 5. The challenges of delivering aid in a conflict zone. Peace negotiations. 1. Various rounds of peace talks in Geneva and Astana. 2. The establishment of de-escalation zones. 3. The difficulty of achieving a comprehensive political settlement. 4. The role of the United Nations and international mediators. 5. The ongoing challenges of reconciliation and transitional justice. Media and propaganda. 1. The use of propaganda by all sides in the conflict. 2. The role of citizen journalism and social media in documenting the war. 3. International media coverage and the portrayal of the conflict. 4. The influence of state-controlled media in shaping narratives. 5. The role of information warfare and disinformation campaigns. Rebellion in literature and art. 1. Literature and memoirs by Syrian activists and refugees. 2. Artistic expressions, including graffiti and visual art. 3. Films and documentaries capturing the war and its impact. 4. Music and songs that reflect the Syrian experience. 5. The preservation of cultural heritage amidst destruction. Lessons from the movement. 1. The complexity of civil wars and proxy conflicts in the modern era. 2. The challenges of achieving political solutions amidst international rivalries. 3. The enduring impact of the Syrian conflict on the Middle East. 4. The importance of humanitarian intervention and aid. 5. The resilience of Syrian society amid incredible adversity.